Hello, Facebook fans and YouTube fans, DX Engineering. It's time for Tuesdays with Tim and Jeff. I'm Tim, K3LR. Along with me is Jeff, KB8ZWT. And we're still sequestered in our shacks and still having fun on the radio.
Absolutely.
How are things going, Jeff?
Things are going good. We're just drying out today after 4 inches of rain yesterday, but it's nice and sunny out. Grass is growing.
Well, the great thing about all that rain is, although it's not salt water, still the water helps that radio field. So it's time to get on 40 meters tonight and see how your vertical's working.
It'd probably work pretty good because I got about an inch of water still in the grass.
There you go. Well, you know, Jeff, it happened again, and it continues to happen, and it's really sad. But if you go to the front page of the ARRL.org website, right there, you'll see that N1ATO lost his life in a tower accident.
Yeah.
And boy, you know, almost every one of these tower accidents was preventable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was up at 85 feet. He thought he was clipping to something that was okay. He did not have a fall arrest harness.
Oh, no.
So he didn't have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even have a chance. So what I thought, Jeff, is I bring in my climbing belt.
Yes.
And, my climbing belt is about 4 years old. And but the first thing I do before I put on the climbing belt is I have to put on my fall arrest.
Yep.
This is what my fall arrest looks like. And what it has is on the back of the fall arrest harness is this D-ring right here, okay? And from that is the fall arrest. And that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the shock absorber right here. Very important. And here are, I don't believe in just one tie off for that fall arrest. And this is always going to sit anywhere between 5 feet and 6 feet above where I'm working.
Right.
And I click on to two different points around the legs, not around horizontals or diagonals, always around the legs. And if this comes into play, it's going to hurt, but I'm not going to die.
Yeah.
So I put on this first. This is the fall arrest. Here's the harness. It's pretty lightweight for what it is. This all weighs about 14 pounds. Okay. Yeah. That's the fall arrest. So that's the first thing. And you have to have a fall arrest. If you're going to climb a tower, I don't care if it's 10 feet.
Right.
You got to have a fall arrest. There's just no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It's the right thing to do. And if you value your life and if you value your loved ones, you get the right stuff.
Right.
You get trained, you know? And so here's the fall arrest. And then here's my belt. And my belt is twofold. This is the main part of the belt here. And then here's the back end. You can see the center D-rings. I have a clip in front, 2 clips on the side, and then this is very important. This goes around the tower, always around the tower. So I'm clipped on in 3 places. The center clip will go on a horizontal, that's okay, but then the sides always go on the legs.
Yeah.
This weighs about 22 pounds. So you can see that I'm climbing with a lot of hardware to begin with, but it's the right stuff.
Right.
It's not just a lineman's belt like from the phone company. That's not a tower belt, and it's not safe. And we gotta help our guys not do this if they don't have the right equipment. Hey, Jeff, I'm gonna ask you a personal question.
Mm-hmm.
You would never lend your underwear to anybody, would you?
No, I would not.
I would never do that, and I'd never ever lend my climbing belt and my safety harness. Never.
Nope.
Because you never know. If you lend it to somebody and it comes back and it's damaged, and then you go up the tower and you're starting to work and it fails because of a defect that happened, you never lend this equipment out. If you're going to climb, you're going to have to spend some money and do it right. Absolutely have to do it right. And I get a little emotional, Jeff. You know, I know you've seen this picture before, but you know, it made the decision for me of where to be in the shack today based upon this photo here of Lee.
Right.
N3LPJ. It's right in the same spot he was operating here. He was up at 20 feet and fell, lost his life.
Right.
Very preventable accident. So I just, I really hope that people, all you got to do is go to the DX Engineering place on YouTube, go to the DX Engineering channel, and W3YQ has a 5-part series on tower safety that is excellent. He's a trained professional. He's also trained in rescue. And spend the time, watch that, get the right stuff, and don't take any chances. So enough of the soapbox, Jeff, but
right. No, I agree.
Stop. This is, I mean, you know about safety. This
absolutely
got to stop. So we say hello to 2 Echo 0 Radio Echo Echo and India Tango 9 Echo Sugar Whiskey. And it's our friend Tim, K5TGS, and Dino, KL0S, and Oscar Tango 5 Zulu. Boy, it's all over Europe here.
It is.
India Uniform 3 Bravo Tango Yankee. Victor Papa 2 Echo India Hotel. And November 8 Tango Uniform Whiskey. And I guess the question is, do you guys sell these? Unfortunately, we do not sell climbing belts. I got my stuff comes out of Franklin, Pennsylvania, and it's Falls Creek, I believe is the name of the company. I'm sorry, French Creek Production. And they have a nice website. And Willie asks, is the Talmadge store open back up yet? Yet it never really closed, Willie, because you can always do curbside pickup. And Jeff, you know that works really well.
Absolutely.
You never even have to get out of your car.
Nope.
You pull up, you text them or you call them, and within 3 minutes, the stuff's being put in your trunk.
Right. And if you go to the store and you have a part number, all you have to do is go up to the cashier. They'll get it pulled for you, or even ask one of the Summit guys. And I have a couple of the Summit guys who, if there's a question, they've called me directly to help a customer. So we get you taken care of.
Sure. I mean, but the store is not open to try radios and things, not yet. We're going to be very careful about that. We want to make sure that Jeff is safe. We want to make sure that customers are safe. Mm-hmm. And right now, it's just we've decided that to stay safe, we're going to stay out of the store for now. But let's see here. Who else do we have on with us today? Let's see. I want to make sure we got Victor Echo 3 Yankee Tango. I bought a good fall arrest harness and lanyard after hearing about this at Contest University. My belt is built into the harness. That's great, Vic. And nice to see you, Vic. I remember you well and looking forward to seeing you in 2021 in Dayton. And Chris says, those types of hooks are not the best option to clip onto tower legs. They cannot handle much side force as the strap beams can handle. That's true. They're good, however, to 1,200 pounds. And that's way above where I'm at. So I do know what the capabilities of every one of these clips are. So we do not sell them, Andy, but there are several reputable OSHA-rated belts, and that fall arrest harness would have saved N1ATO's life. Yep. He'd still be here today. Let's see, we got Kilo Charlie 7 Hotel Echo X-Ray, and Michael, W3MLJ, and our friend Sandy, DL1QQ from Germany. And let's see. Thank you very much for the condolences for his family. And N5NUK from Oklahoma City. WA3ERQ from the Philadelphia airport. And see, the tall guy says K3STL, as a hunter safety instructor who teaches modules on tree stand safety, your attitude towards tower safety is quite admirable. And so you got to take this stuff seriously.
Yes, you do.
And the weekend warriors, you know, Jeff, that's that's trouble. And you know, hiring a professional is not that expensive when you value your life and your friends.
And we have a lot of people, when they do ask about towers here, they ask if there's somebody in the area who can help them put it up and install antennas.
Right. Yep. And most of the time we can find somebody to help out. Oh, geez, from the Faroe Islands, Oscar Yankee 1 Oscar Fox. Wow. There's some DX. You ever hear an OY on? That's really good. Kilo 6 India Papa Radio in Fremont, California. Sorry about all the fires out there. Kilo Bravo 4 Oscar Victor Papa. Kilo Charlie 9 Uniform Japan Sierra. And Randy says, did you see the video of the pushing up a tower with a tractor and how it folds in half? Unbelievable.
No.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
And Randy, nice to see you on K7AGE. And Kilo Echo 8 Charlie Victor Alpha. And from Saudi Arabia, it's Hotel Zulu 1 Bravo Whiskey. And safety1.com sells lots of climbing gear. They also do climbing certifications. That is a great great post. Thank you very much. Papa Uniform 2 Mike from Brazil. And Delta Lima 6 Radio Delta Echo from Bavaria. And it's our good friend Kevin. Kilo Lima 7 Kilo Yankee, who I used to work with in Alaska. And great to have you on, Kevin. And W3YQ, who did the video series that's on the DX Engineering channel for YouTube. He also worked with Kevin, worked real close with Kevin, and has done a lot of tower work at Kevin's station. It's the middle of the night. Victor Uniform 3 Radio Zulu Golf in India.
Oh,
wow. He's up. The middle of the night. He's 12 hours away from us. And let's see. Adrian says, Papa Echo 2 Kilo, what logbook program are you using? I use what I think is the best that's out there. It's WinTest. It's written by French rocket scientists. And I was shown WinTest when I was in Brazil by W2GD and F6BEE in 2006. And I said, that's that, you know, we were still on DOS at that time, Jeff.
Wow. And
I said, boy, this is a slick program. And the great thing is it very rarely has any trouble because it's really tested hard. It's not free. I think I paid 35 euros, but it's a lifetime license for as many computers. I mean, we have 25 computers here at K3LR, so, and WinTest is on most of them. What a solid program. Just tremendous. Just Google WinTest, Win-test. And let's see, we've got from the Philippines, Delta Yankee 3 Alpha Papa Oscar. Now, I'm not familiar with the Delta Yankee prefix. I know about Delta United, but that may be like a starter license, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Or like a foundation license is in the UK. And so any plans this weekend to be on the Ohio State Parks on the Air, Jeff?
No, I'm actually done camping for the year. But this coming weekend, we're going to do some minor traveling in the area, and probably not going to do too much radio work. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend for Ohio State Parks on the Air. I know lots of activity from a lot of the state parks. So it should be good activity on 20, 40, and 80 meters.
Yeah.
And so we also have Papa Alpha 3 Fox X-Ray Oscar on. We had a question last week about this SS30, Jeff. They said,
love that stuff.
Does DX Engineering sell it? Boy, do we.
Mm-hmm.
I buy it by a dozen. You can't have enough of this stuff. And yes, we do have it. We have it in a couple of different sizes. The tower crew here likes the small size because the big one, it's tough to get all the jet lube out of it. But these small ones, they seem to like those better.
Right.
And so we keep those around. Hey, have you sold any of this lately on the phone?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Anytime somebody asks for an antenna, I try to recommend that for them to put it together. And they usually always do get it because they understand the need for it.
Yeah, I mean, this keeps your antenna elements, the aluminum, from oxidizing and having problems with resistance at the joints.
Yep.
And it's also great for stainless hardware to keep the galling down.
Right.
And as an anti-seize. So it does two things. But I've taken antennas apart after 25 years, and they look brand new inside, and Frank W3LPL is the guy that said, hey, stop using that Penetrox, start using the SS30. And of course, when I came to DX, I says, we got to stock that stuff. And so we do. And let's see, Victor Papa 2 Echo India Hotel, he says, I've got some cans from you guys. Great stuff. So he's down there on Anguilla with the SS30. And that's great. And we got Kilo Bravo 8 Sugar X-Ray Kilo. And let's see, Ira says it works great in the Caribbean, still looks new. Yeah. So, that's we've got some good testimonials there. And I feel I was losing sleep here, Jeff. I had some antennas that had Penetrox. Sure enough, when I took them apart, the Penetrox had turned to dust.
Yeah.
It was dead. So it's I feel much better, and I think Jeff, we might have squeezed another quarter dB out of some of these antennas.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
And of course, we want them to last, and
yeah,
that's important. And so Jeff Oberg says, I'm going to need some for my 6B TV. Absolutely, absolutely. Get that. Oh, there's the Schlitz beer guy. On Jeff's photo there.
Yep, I see that.
I don't know if you've seen the full shot of it, but his wife is coming in with the beer, and he's on the radio, and it's just like, oh, it doesn't get any better. Beer and radio, and your wife bringing it in. And let's see, we have Andres from Alaska, Kilo Lima 4 Sugar X-Ray, and S. Jim says, I buy all antenna and tower hardware at DX Engineering. Well, I can tell you that we really appreciate your business, and I can tell you that we try to stock the best of the best. We really do. And I know Jeff is very proud of that. It's with a lot of confidence we're able to give good advice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tyler says, I'm a hardcore shortwave listener as well as a CB radio guy. I've fallen from a tower at a young age. I was very fortunate that I wasn't injured. It was a 25-foot tower at a friend's house installing a brand new antenna. Was at the top of the tower trying to affix the brand new Antron 99, fiddling around with the U-bolts and saddles. My hands got sweaty and I lost my grip. Thank God I landed feet first and fell on my side. I was bruised up and dealt. Well, Tyler, it sounds like you didn't have any safety gear on. That's bad. That is really, really bad. And so do not climb without a safety harness,
right,
and a fall arrest harness, and the proper tower belt. That's real important. And let's see. Dino says, I bring beer to my XYL at her 7300. He's one smart guy.
Yes.
S. Jim is our friend Jim Scheidler, W5JCS. And of course, there goes the German. Sandy says, beer and radio sounds great. And so it's probably, oh yeah, geez, it's 7:30 over there in Germany, so it's time for the Hofbrauhaus and everybody to get their beer. So
that's right.
Jeff, I think we've done another Tuesday pretty good.
Yes.
Hopefully we scared some guys.
I hope so.
I want to make sure that we don't have anybody else fall off a tower or have a tower fall and they fall with it. I've got a very close friend that had the tower failed, and he was on the tower.
Right.
And I know what that's like. That happened to me when I was 16 years old.
Whew.
And I'm lucky to be here.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for WA3WIK pulling my tongue out of the back of my throat, and you know how to do that because you,
I do.
You're versed in what happens when somebody's in trauma.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for WA3WIK.
Wow.
Rest in peace, Tony.
Yeah.
So that's what I got from here today. We have the manufacturer showcase. It's on Thursday at 2:30, and this Thursday we have BHI. You have any BHI in the shack there, Jeff?
No, I do not. No.
Okay. Well, you might want to tune in. These guys have got some great stuff that makes it easier to hear, beats down the noise, and can really emphasize the voice or the CW. So we'll have BHI on. That's 18:30 Zulu on Thursday. And then Friday, we have the weekend special. And we're going to start talking about four squares, verticals and four squares. But we're going to start on verticals. And it's going to be a couple of weeks while we do a big vertical project here at K3LR. So just like the Aggies, you'll get to see it firsthand. We'll go out and shoot the video. And so we will, let's see, Aldi says, climbing towers without safety gear is asking for lifelong pain.
Yeah.
So true. So absolutely true. So I will, I see K5TGS has some of the BHI there. He's got the EQ20 DSP. So bring your questions for BHI. It's going to be a great opportunity.
Yeah.
These manufacturer showcases have been going so well. And we had on W4PA last week. They're all archived on YouTube, but don't miss them live if you can. Weekend special is at 20 Zulu on Friday. So for Tuesdays with Tim and Jeff, 70. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got the deal of the week. Jeff, what's the deal of the week?
25% off the ARL handbook.
25% off.
And I went and picked mine up. Yep, I went and got one last week after you mentioned it, before they were all gone. We have a few left.
Great. Well, I'm glad that you did, and we still have a few left, so come in and get them. 25% off. That's the deal of the week here at DX Engineering. So get on the air, have some fun, stay safe. If you don't have these two pieces of safety gear, stay off the tower.
Yep.
Stay off the tower. Hire a professional. Be well, stay safe, and 73 from DX Engineering.